Well, hello there, shirlierox here. This is Rimworld Alpha 18 and we are looking at Project RimFactory along with industrial rollers. So let's take a little look at them. So Project RimFactory is a combination of 3 different factory mods. So this is 3 different mods that were in Alpha 17, which is animal stations, cultivator tools and SAL. And this basically gives you automated options for crafting and production and also automated milking, so that's pretty cool. And this is it seems to be quite a good mod to pair it with. This is industrial rollers, which, as it says here, frees up your haulers and lets you build your own roller system, which lets you transport goods from the field. And yeah, it does it all automatically. Right, we're going to do load. As you can see, this is called food. What a helpful name this was. Now this isn't my current base, this is just a base I've whipped up and been playing around the mods, figuring out how they work. I was actually struggling to get these mods working at first, and I saw a few people on Steam were struggling to get these things to actually produce stuff, so I thought I'd play around with it and do a little video to show you it all. So this is what my base looks like at the moment, so I'll just go through it all. Right, so at the moment over here we've got a grow zone, and in here we are growing strawberries, I believe. Yeah, we're growing strawberries, and this is with an automated cultivator with a sun lamp. So this is all interior. Wait a minute, is that interior? No, it's not interior because it's actually I've had completely not. Oh, it's just that little spot there, look, you see? It's not classed as interior because I got that little bit. Right, let's, I don't think I can build a roof on that bit. We'll give it a go. Let me quickly get someone out of bed to attend to this. No, I don't think we can. I think we've done it a little bit too big. So we can just plonk a block down like that. Now this, I've got dev mode on at the moment as well, which is why, you'll see these little tabs up here. It's got like things like instant builds, so yeah, right. So let's turn that off now. So that now should be classed as interior. It should be. Wait a minute. I think that is interior. Yeah, that should be inside now. Right, so basically the strawberries get grown in here. Then they go onto this system here, this pulley system. Right all the way down here. Then there's a little dumping box down here, and once it gets to here, this is actually an underground roller system. Now you put these down by going into the industrial tab. You've got an input and an output, so that's my input, and then you have to connect it to your output. So the arrows where it plonks out, I think I've actually just put it here. Yeah, there, so you can see it matches up. And so that's just going to dump the stuff out there, and it'll dump it all around here. Now I've also got this on, which is a pusher, because if you don't put that on, you end up with stuff just sitting in a queue, and yeah, that took me a while to figure out. Now what else have we got? We've got potatoes as well. So if we go to automation, you got an option on here called cultivator. Now basically this building in the middle, I'll build another one and show you. So if we stick a cultivator down outside, it needs to be on soil, obviously, so let me try and stick it somewhere where I've not really built anything else. Yeah, this would be pretty good. Now, the thing I like about this mod is it makes farming so easy. So, say I want to put this down here now. I've got building mode on, basically, as well, so stuff instant builds, like I said. Now, if I connect this up to the power... So I've got some power over here. So you have to see, if you think of this as sort of like a motor. Now that is actually connected to the power now. Now you can click on this. Boom, grow zone created. And then you can go, right, well, now you can basically grow anything. So it sort of makes it a little bit easy. So say something like more skilled, like for instance, devil strands. You could go, I want to do devil strands. Now, if we click play, click on this, you'll see this little yellow thing here. Now, if we watch this, you'll see it actually going down here in like a sequential order. Now, it's not clever enough to get rid of things like rocks, though, so you do need to move them. So if you keep on watching this now, you'll see it's going down and it's actually planting devil strand seeds. Now my other peons, they'll come along and they'll chop down trees as well, but this will actually chop down trees, which I can show you by, let's turn plant cutting off for all of my guys. Come on. Oh, it's growing, isn't it? Right, yeah, let's turn growing off then for you. Okay, now if we watch this now, I just want to show you it's chopping down the tree. So it's going to come down here, and any trees that are in the field are in the way, it will chop them down for you. There you go. And then the wood gets dumped in the middle. Oh, we've got a raid. Why have we got a raid? I do not want a raid. I'm doing a tutorial video. Right, so that is actually an easy way of me doing this. Let's force them to flee. Off you go. Right, back to the tutorial. Okay, so we've now got this up here now, which is planting all the devil strands. As you can see, it's actually cutting down the trees, planting it all, and I've got the same over here. Now this is my hop one. So if we look at this, I'll show you how it works when it's building something. So it's coming up back up this way. So if we go in here and we click grow one day, this is just a cheaty way of doing it. Say we're gonna advance the hops in this row here. So all these are gonna be ready to harvest by the time it hits it. So watch the flow. So it's gonna harvest it. There you go. Hops goes to that. Hops goes to that. Underground tunnel thing, and then it gets chucked into this area. So now we're getting all our hops building up in this little area here. Now that's sort of, well, that's not completely the farming method, but you know, that's the basic summary of what it is and the flow I'm trying to do. Doing all the food over there, dumping the food in there to the cooking thing, dumping the hops in here to these manufacturing things. So there is two different types of automation. Well, three actually. There's a machine learning assembler, which is for crafting, and universal assembly for crafting. Now apparently it does say the machine learning one, it's an auto crafter controlled by computer. It slowly gets better as recipes get more, the more recipes it completes. However, it also gets a bit worse. I assume it means it gets a bit worse as in it gets damaged. Whereas this one here says it's auto crafter controlled by computer, so that's just building stuff. Now, they do have quite high requirements. This has got 100 plasteel, 250 steel, that's 75. The cooker is 10 plasteel, so that's a bit more affordable, but plasteel is quite rare still. Now, in order to build this stuff, it is a bit of a complicated process. Right, now I'll try and basically explain it. Right, this over here is a crafting machine. Now, in order for it to craft stuff, it needs recipes. And recipes are made from this recipe database. Now, I do believe you actually do need, there is a few requirements for that. You do need a plasteel component and a data disk. And I think the data disk is done on here. Let me have a little look. Yeah, so data disk is made on there, which makes is made out of steel, 50 steel. Now, what you do to craft stuff, you need to place a recipe database next to a crafting facility, and then whatever this can make here under builds. So this one here is an art one, so I can make small sculpture, large sculpture, grand sculpture. Now, if you click import database, you can learn the recipes. So already for this one, I've learned how to do the small sculpture. So the thing that confused me was when you build stuff, you do have to, if I want this to make recipes for like the sculptures, you can't build it and then expect it to stick stuff out, which is what I thought it was. Now moving this is where it's going to stick the item out. So I can do small sculpture with this, which is wood. So I'm going to add a bill and we're going to do a small sculpture. We're just going to try and make one. So it's got like an area around here where it can actually get stuff. So this is like essentially the pulling zone of where you can build stuff. So let me just pause this for a second. Now, in order to drag the stuff in, you need a hopper. Now, these have got like a radius of 5 around them. However, it's a bit of a weird way of placing this because I need to place it in this barrier around here, but it does actually need to be just in this bit. So if I stick it there, okay, I can get stuff in this little green area now, and then I have to set up what I want to go in it. So I want wood to go in this. So if we go to raw resources, isn't it? Yeah, raw resources, wood. And we also need to connect it up to the power. So actually, no, it's connected to the power. There you go, you see, that's pulled it in. Now that is reserved for the machine. So hopefully if we watch this now, we are going to start seeing this pulling stuff in. Waiting product, searching for ingredients. Right, how many ingredients is it to make a statue? We might have to actually have enough hoppers to make... so we need 70. We've only... Oh, we've got 75 there. Now, why are you not pulling that in? Is my hopper the wrong way around? So it is quite tricky sometimes because I was led to believe that outdoor area was actually where it picks the items up from, but maybe my hopper is the wrong way around. Alright, let's copy the settings for that one. Build a copy. Let's try and so we can rotate it round. Let's try and stick it there. Come on. You've so got enough wood to make this. Come on. Are you gonna make me my my sculpture? And we just want to use wood in this. Come on, computer, kick in. Now, I've had this happen before. I think it's... I don't know if it's a bug, so let's see if I can fix it. Now, I've had this before where I've ended up just doing a stockpile in this area. And then it's sort of worked. So let's do a stockpile there. And clear all and only allow wood. Okay, let's get you to come and move this because you're the nearest person. Right, dump the wood in there. You must be able to fit more wood in that slot. Come on, haul this wood. And there you go. So, I'm a bit confused. I don't know if the stockpile needs to be next to the hoppers because I've done a similar thing over here. Now, this is a food cooker. So, I've got a stockpile going all the way around here. And then I've got a hopper there, a hopper there. So, I've got meat in that one, veg in that one. Now, if I set this to cook a meal, so I'll set this to do one fine. So that is actually working for this one, and it is dumping the meals over there. So where's my fine meal? I think my fine meal is probably underneath that one. So I do need to actually sort of figure out how to do this properly myself because this obviously isn't quite working. So let's try and increase my storage to critical for that. Where are you going? Let's try and move this meal. So I want to move this meal from over here. Let's try and move the let's move the output. Okay, so that's making a simple meal. What about my fine? Where's my fine meal gone? Let's make 5. It's dumping them somewhere. I don't think it's dumping them in the right area though. Come on. You go and eat that meal. Let's get rid of that meal so we've got space. Oh no, it's making loads. It's making too many meals. Right. Right, we've got that suspended, so we should be making fine meals. There we go. For some reason, they've just suddenly appeared there. So yeah, it is a little bit tricky to get this to work with the placements. I don't fully understand how to get this set up fully the way that I wanted, because if I like say make another say if I make a packaged meal, And that should dump it out there. Which is fine, but then I need to sort of work out a way of automating it a little bit, because stuff isn't... Well, that is a big data disk. Where are you sticking that data disk? Oh yeah, go on, stick it in there, that's fine. That's really where we want that. So maybe to get this from there to there, I could actually use this industrial thing, which is a conveyor belt. Now, we have got... There's two things we can do. A grower pulls from the grow zone. We've got the ezo pushes, so... I wonder if I can put a pusher from there to there. Right, we'll just try a standard roller, and we're going to roll in like that. Let's see if that works. We are going to need to power it up though, so let's get some power to it. Let's run the power. Oh, where's my power going? There we go. Now hopefully that's going to move the meals from the production area into the main general area over here. Why's that meal got stuck on there? Let's try again. Make some more. Make, say, 5 or 6. Let's see if this moves further down the conveyor belt. You seem to be getting stuck on that little bit. I don't know why. So it does end up being looking like rather crazy when you do get all this stuff. Oh, this will be good. This is nearly actually... Oh, it's finally finished making the small sculpture. Now, where have you put it? Output. Go and dump it out there. There we go. Normal quality. Nice. So you can just keep getting that to make them. Now, what does it say for the description for these? Does it say who's made them? Oh, for Steel Learning Machine. Oh, that is cool. And you can get it to just keep making as many as you want. So all the boring tasks that you don't want it to do, like for instance, say this here. This is the same as that one for learning. I've got this over here. I've got wart. That's coming in here. That's automatically producing wart and this thing over here. So this has got a few recipes learned in this. So we've got make wart learned in this. So if we add a bill, make wart. So then we need to get the wart from there to there. Right. So how am I going to do this? First of all, we'll move that, because that's in a really terrible place. And we've already got that recipe, so we don't particularly need this. Oh, we do. Actually, no, we do. We do need this still. So basically, we need the brewery, because that's the actual brewery which makes the wort. Oh no! Yeah, this automated machine will make the wort, and then the colonists will put the alcohol in there. I completely forgot what I was doing then. Right, now this one here, this is set up to learn how to make a few different recipes. We've got a few recipes extra to learn, but this can actually make shivs, clubs, great bows. So you could just like make great bow on that. And then if I stick a, let's out of interest, let's stick a stockpile right next to it and see if we can do this without the hoppers. So if we stick a stockpile there and do storage, and we say clear all, only allow wood, change the priority to critical, and let's just spawn a little bit of wood. So I want to put some wood. Okay. Oh, now that's interesting. So essentially I've got a stockpile there, and it's that's going to dump them items out in a terrible place actually. Let's see how long that takes to make a great bow. You can't actually... Oh, you can see the work thing, look, 260 left. So the hoppers, I guess, the hoppers pull them from an area. Let's read the description again. Smart hopper. Hopper that can take items from a stockpile and can be programmed to take a certain amount of one item. range of 5 tiles. So I still think though, I'm not sure how you could automate that properly. That's, yeah. I mean, it's like this here now. Oh, it deleted them. Yeah. So for this wart thing, I could get this to automatically make this wart out the hops. I need to figure out how to do the stockpiles a little bit better though. Well, not the stockpiles, the smart hoppers. So if I put, let's do a grow zone, a stockpile there. I really want this to work, this smart hopper. Right, if I do storage and set this to hops, I want to see if this is actually pulling hops or not, because I don't think it is. Alright, we need power as well. That should be able to get power from that. There we go. And we add a bill. And we make wart. You see, it doesn't seem to pull it from there. So I don't know if I'm getting slightly confused in how these hoppers work. But if I put a stockpile there, and if I allow wart in this one, not sorry, wart, hops, hoppity hoppity hops, where are you, hoppity hoppity hops? Yeah, so if I allow hops in that one, come on. We need hops. Let's do this as a critical. And I guess we'd have to delete that one. Right. Are you going to haul hops? Now that looks like that has got, I think we need a few more bits of water in there. Searching for ingredients. So it should be able to pick them up there. Let's send some more hops down this way. So we do grow 1 day. Come on. Give me hops. All of the hops. You can see the hops is coming up below. Right. So hops is all being, it's actually all being stored underground in this area here. So someone needs to haul this. Looks like somebody is. There we go. There you go. So that's working that for that little bit, but it's not working properly with that hopper. I don't know if I'm just doing that slightly wrong. But this is fun once you get going. Oh, cool. The production line is going. So you can see these potatoes. These potatoes are all ready to be harvested, and rice. So all of the stuff is moving along here. It's coming to the underground bit and getting fed into the main area. So I could just literally come in here, just do cook 5 meals until you've got 10. We could unsuspend that one. We need to, let's get rid of that sculpture. That doesn't need to be there. We'll move that. There we go. So that is like the automated system now for that. That is actually moving all this stuff around. We do need to get more what the heck? I'm just making loads of sculptures now. Move that sculpture. Okay, we've finally finished making the wart. Now we do need to change this so that we only have foods. Yeah, it only needs foods. I don't really want chocolate in there either. I can't make anything with that. I can just eat it. Let's say someone gonna oh, we've got nowhere else to store chocolate. We should be able to store chocolate in there. There you go. Move that chocolate. Why, oh why, are you dumping wart there? Oh, sorry, hops. Ah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no, that's right. That's because I was trying to get the automated thing to work there, but I guess because you got hops there, it's not taking it in that area. It's dumped all the chocolate's been moved though. Let's make some more warts just to get rid of it all. Do until I've got, I don't know. Let's do it up quite high. There you go. And there's a bit of an automated beer processing thing now. So they're going to deliver the field stuff into the area, make wort, and then a colonist can come along and plant it. Well, put it in the thing. And this is the automated thing at work here. You can see the stuff getting brought from outside. So potatoes from the fields are being brought outside. So we've got 221. Come on. We've got 240, 220. That's all getting moved quickly. We don't want hops there. Go on, move them hops. Okay. So we do need to sort of have a little play around with this and try and figure out how to get this working a bit better. But that's the basic summary of that. And then we've also got these things as well. So these are part of the automation. We've got a shearer, we've got a milker, and we've got a generic animal harvester. So apparently these are all used for harvesting. Now I don't think anything's ready to be harvested at the moment. 26% on that one. I have got some cows. Let's see. No one's ready to be milked yet, and I have got some pet alpacas. But apparently these are used for milking them and shearing them, but I can't really show you that at the moment. Now with that automated thing as well, the way I was doing these statues, I have incorporated that with a little bit with this, a little experiment. So this is growing bamboo trees. So we're going to use the debug again, and we're going to grow these trees. So we're going to grow these fully. So we've got wood coming out. Come on, let's grow. Now I don't know whereabouts this grow thing's up to at the moment, so I'm just growing quite a lot of them. I guess it's around this area. So we're just gonna get a load of wood. There you go. Wood's getting transported the same sort of system into this area. And then we're simply just gonna go to this. And let's do a bill. So you got 10. Now hopefully someone's going to come along and move this wood for me. Melonhead is coming to move it. Melonhead the dog hauler. There you go. Come on. So we do need a little bit more wood maybe. Come on. So it does make the game, you know, a lot less tedious. I reckon once you've built it all up and got it all properly in place, it would be pretty awesome. But yeah, so that's the mod Project RimFactory and the industrial rollers. So yeah, my short video, which I was going to be 10 minutes, that's slightly run over, but it just gives you an idea of what you can actually do with an automated system, so that you can leave your colonists to go and do other stuff like fighting and hiding from toxic fallout. I really wanted to show you. Oh, I've missed the shearing, look. So we have done some shearing because that alpaca wool is there. But anyway, that's it for now. So this is Project RimFactory. Hope this is useful to you in some sort of small way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.